but not for myself, but for the girl, so she could love herself. Oh, my next girl will be nothing like my ex-girl. I made mistakes back then, I'll never do it again. Oh, my next girl will be nothing like my ex-girl. It was a painful dance, now I got a second chance. Oh, my beautiful face and a wicked way, and I'm praying for her beautiful face every day. All that work over so much time. If I think too hard, I might lose my mind. Oh, my next girl, yeah, will be nothing like my ex-girl. I made mistakes back then, I'll never do it again. With my next girl, she'll be nothing like my ex-girl. There was a painful dance, and I got a second chance. Yeah.
Shouldn't have been a messin', and now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Yeah. You keep lying when you ought to be truthin', and you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a-changin'. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, Boots? Start walking.
Yeah.
And we're back on 13 Folds versus the World on Rhode There it is. And we're here in the third segment. We got King Sickabilly himself, Sasquatch, in the room, just getting himself all tuned up and ready to go. He's going to be sitting down with us any minute now. He's going to get things started. We love you, brother.
Good night, Kyle.
I draft you for the draft, Kyle. You're on my team, brother.
Be tight end. Oh, man. So, I don't know. Where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here? You know, I think I might have an edge on Sasquatch today because he seems a little bit hungover, so it might affect his brain working.
You think maybe he doesn't have his head in the game?
I don't think he might not have his head in the game, so I think I might be able to take this one tonight.
I think he's avoiding sitting down in the hot seat.
Oh, of course he is. Nobody wants to challenge.
He knows the reputation of 13 Folds.
Which one? Which reputation?
The good one. The good one. The one that most people don't know about.
But yeah, we're gonna. We got some. What is the trivia for tonight? Like,
well, in honor of our guest, I put together some stuff that I think it ought to be right in his wheelhouse. I've got Bigfoot trivia. I've got Scotch whiskey trivia. And then for tiebreakers, I got Johnny Cash trivia.
Oh, I think he might have me on all three.
So, I mean, I feel like those should be his strengths, man.
What's the matter, Dave? You don't know your whiskey, man?
You know your Sasquatch trivia, right?
I guess I got to sit with these guys.
Call us.
Talking to me till I get over here.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can tune up while
We were
you're
just
sitting
talking
here.
about you. It's different.
Dude. I'm hurting today.
Yeah, you had a rough one last night. You didn't even play either, huh?
No.
Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, I played with myself, but then it went down halfway through.
Is it embarrassing when it's just you, or it's like a matter of pride?
Smack it around all you want, it still doesn't work.
So,
like a lonely 3-year-old.
Like a drunk 3-year-old.
Which is more fun.
They make those?
Yeah, they get real lonely, actually, after you've given them a few drinks. They get all depressed.
real ornery.
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 Oh, man.
Yeah. Ornery.
So you ready to conduct an interview as you
Whatever you want, man. I'm here. I'm going to change my strings because I'm crazy, and I do that before every show.
Is that a superstitious thing, or
Partial superstition and partial tone. Mostly tone.
Yeah.
After one show, just the dead skin and the sweat and the spit kills any twang or spring in the string. So
Any touring musician will have to change their strings at least once every 2 shows.
I don't feel like doing it right now. But I just started.
I was going to say, what choice do you have now?
No, I have to do it.
So do you got any new material coming out, or you got some new stuff you're going to play tonight? Or
Shit, I just took the string off. I was just going to give you a little tidbit.
Gonna have to
actually,
wait.
I got a song I'm working on. I'll tell you about it as soon as I get the string on.
that sounds good. It's
about 40% done, and it's dedicated to a very I just dropped. This is going to be a really weird performance. I'm not wearing any underwear.
It's already a really weird interview, so
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. You know, we got enough tunes to give you a couple minutes to tune up before you actually play for everybody.
All right, cool.
But so you'll have time to mess with your strings.
you want to do a couple songs real quick? Let him settle in.
You guys can talk about
No,
stuff.
we can talk to him. This guy's a professional,
I'm a big
man.
boy.
I've been watching him for 10 years. He can multitask.
Now he's calling me old. Cool.
Not as bad as what he said about Juicy earlier. So
Is Bob even going to show? Bob is here every single night. He's like the bar fixture besides Steve. Is he even coming tonight?
I don't know.
I don't think Steve is going to be able to make it until at least later.
Well,
Steve's
not
going
Steve.
to Philadelphia.
Oh, then never
So
mind.
it'll be much
Juice
later.
usually shows up,
He
man.
probably won't because he hates me.
Yeah, he said that. I saw a Facebook post about that, actually.
it was a long post too.
Today?
Though all it said was "fuck Sasquatch," so I'm not sure which one he was talking about.
That's what he wants to do. That's not what he was saying for me to do.
So you know what? I've seen you. Like I said, I've been watching you for the past 10 years, and when I first got into watching you with the Sickabillys.
Yep. You've seen a lot of aspects.
It was very heavy, very. You're
Dangerous.
power on stage, dangerous on stage. A lot of puke, a lot of fire. Fun
and some pee.
and some pee.
It's good for putting out the fires.
Well, you need that when you have fires going on.
I've done a lot of things I don't regret.
You know what? I don't regret seeing. Well, there was one I regretted seeing, but we won't talk about that. But still a hell of a show. It was still a hell of a show.
Which one? What city? What venue?
Oh, I want to say Providence. I can't remember. Well, it was Providence. I can't remember the venue. I do remember the pube fires going on.
Oh, God.
Was it the Jerkies?
It probably was Jerkies because I was working Jerkies back there.
The night that I screamed for a shot of 151. And I was already really drunk. Like, are you going to drink that? And I went, no. And I threw it along the bar, lit it on fire, and then danced on the fire. And then I drop kicked the lights.
Yeah.
And made Jeff really mad for breaking all his bulbs.
Yeah, that was, and we had to clean that shit up. But that's okay. I let bygones be bygones.
You didn't pay me enough to be nice. You never paid me enough to be nice.
How much would that take?
Just, I don't know, a couple $100.
Oh, okay, that's not bad at all. Wow, that's a really low threshold.
Can you hear that?
I can.
That's my newest song. I woke up 3 nights ago at 3 a.m. thinking about sitting at Jack's Bar in Warren and the possible inspiration that might have gone through David Lamb from Brownbird, rest in peace.
Yeah, I play a song from him every set.
I never got to meet the guy formally. I know Morgan Eve, she's awesome. But the only way to meet him for me right now is to give him a song that either he would have written or he would have liked to listen to. So I'm not trying to sound like him, but I wrote a song for him.
Awesome.
And the town that I feel like he's still walking around.
Yeah. I mean, at the beginning of every one of my sets, I always play Bilgewater just as a commemoration.
Wow. So it's still being birthed. It's not there yet, but it's called To Feed.
Have you listened to the new Access Amundi?
Dying to.
Oh, my God. It is incredible from what they were able to take out of just his scratch tracks. And
I got the Christmas album.
Did you? Yeah, that was pretty good, too.
Amazing.
Dude, everything that they've ever done is incredible.
We're lucky to live where we live because we do have an abundance of amazing musicians around this town. And I think mostly people are unaware of it.
They are.
Except for the people that live here.
And we keep trying to drag you guys down and let you see some of this, but you guys don't want to listen.
Though I don't know. I was actually doing a study the other day about like show attendance in Boston versus Providence, and apparently people are starting to come down more from Boston to Providence that are going from Providence to Boston nowadays. That's because our music down here is just so much better.
They're not coming for the music, man. They're
No?
coming to shop at my store on 508 Main Street in Warren, Rhode Island. It's called Pod Snappery.
Plug.
That was fucking
seamless
smooth. Plug. I didn't even see that coming. Was that even a plug? Was that just a plug?
No. He just plugged it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't hear it.
All right, so you know what? Let's get into it. Let's close out this segment with a couple of questions. Let's do two.
You ready
questions.
for this?
I'm going to get them all wrong. I'd rather sing a song, but go ahead.
You want to do Sasquatch trivia or Scotch trivia?
I am going to fail Scotch.
Really?
I just drink it. I know a little, but
I just drink it.
I know what it tastes like. I know what
let's
it does
do
to me.
Sasquatch trivia.
All right, some Sasquatch trivia. I'll start you with an easy one.
I'm not going to get any of that wrong.
All right. Here we go. Which U.S. president wrote of a Sasquatch sighting in one of his memoirs? Was it Andrew Jackson? Why is that funny? I laughed too.
Taft.
Ulysses S. Grant, Teddy Roosevelt, or Jimmy Carter? Who saw a Sasquatch and wrote about it?
It was Roosevelt.
It was Roosevelt, right?
I would
Yeah.
say Roosevelt too.
The hunter, right?
Which other
told you it
ever
wasn't so
was an
bad.
explorer?
I got that one right, bitch.
I was just letting you ease the tip in a little bit.
Wow.
Make it a little harder. And you,
We're going-
you
it's
want
gonna-
to squeeze the tip?
it's gonna be a
Is that
lot
what you just
harder.
said? You want to
Totally
squeeze
not
that
rough
better?
enough.
I'm only small with my clothes on.
Can I just sing to you guys and not look at them because they're making me nervous for the rest of the night? Can we just stay here until closing time?
Actually, yeah.
We need more booze. We'll need a
I think that's
bottle.
what I want to do.
David, I'm going to give you a Scotch question.
Oh, yeah, because I'm such a Scotch expert. Let's go.
All right. What type of previously used oak casks are preferred for the maturation